Okay, so today's winner is Huron Waters, and she's amazing and all the things. She's wanted a whole bunch, and I'm going to go through an unboxing for some stuff later on in the video, probably, maybe, I don't know. But first up, I wanna shout out her lip balms. They are so freaking good. This is a nectarine lip balm that I know she sent through for the kiddos. Thank you, Kelsey, by the way, for having done so. But it is amazing. I just put it on, and my lips feel awesome. It's incredible. It's so shiny and beautiful. Well done. It's like the perfect gloss to go over lippy. 10 out of 10. And also this, the Desert Sands Rodeo Leather. Amazing. It smells so good. Love the packaging. It's super cute. And this feels perfect. This is amazing lotion. So I'm going to rub this into my hands and tell you more about Huron Waters and this unbelievable soap that I know you saw in the thumbnail. And yes, that's why I'm wearing this scarf in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things. And you're here for day 22 of 31 Days of Soapmas and our fifth winner in the Project Soapway Holiday Soaps Challenge. And that is, as I said, Huron Waters. And I'm super excited about it because Kelsey's amazing. She's won a couple of these guys. But what she did with this one is nuts. And it's just so beautiful and perfect. And it's a polar bear, the Coca-Cola polar bear, sitting on the beach with a bottle of Coca-Cola. It's beautiful. It's like so perfect for the season and all of the, you know, holiday stuff. It's very nostalgic for me. I don't know about for you, but super nostalgic. And it's amazing. What else is amazing in this is if you remember from the last win that she did, which I think was the wood grain, and she did like a cutting board with 5 different layers. Her husband, Mr. Huron Waters, was sort of running around and doing different angles and stuff throughout all of it. They were really exploring and playing with camera angles, and I am into that. That's so exciting for me. And so with this one, I was really looking forward to seeing what footage they, put forth. And he did his own edits as well. And so this is so fun. It's so epic. We have multiple shots to select from. He did some fun inserting himself into the actual, it's very meta. He's totally inserting himself into the thing during the edits and flipping around. It's delightful, and I had a lot of fun playing with this footage and adding some of my own stuff to it. So let's go to this, watch her create out of soap dough, which makes all the sense in the world too. This awesome polar bear, soap, Coca-Cola, holiday, Christmas, win. Those are all words. Okay, this is going to be so much fun. We have so many different angles going on. Like, if I wasn't already in love with Kelsey and her husband and everything that Huron Waters does, just generally, I am now, because they did this really fun stuff with their edits. And I'm going to assume that this is Hub's doing, because the last one that Kelsey won was, I think, the wood grain challenge, where she did that beautiful cutting board type thing and 5 different pours, and she had a purple heart and all the jazz. And he was doing all kinds of different angles for that and submitted a whole bunch, like all the different angles for it. And for this one, I guess the footage was super long, and he decided that he wanted to play with all of it. And so he did, and he did all of this fun stuff and put all of the different angles together that he was filming for our viewing pleasure. And so I left a whole lot of it in throughout, including one that's coming up that's super fun and awesome and just adorable. But the soap, super awesome and fun and just adorable. And it is actually reminiscent to the first, I believe, challenge that Huron Waters was, which was technically the first challenge that we did on the channel, the apple challenge. And she did this epic apple tree with apples on the ground and a beautiful landscape scene, and just carved it all out of, built and carved it all out of soap dough. And so this is what we're getting to see right now. She is building and carving the polar bear, I believe. I believe this is the Coca-Cola polar bear. You know, I'm not 100% sure on it, because also with the picture that's in the thumb and what you're going to see in the cut and everything, it could also be a dog, because it kind of looks like Spuds MacKenzie, you know, the Budweiser dog. And so it could go either way. I'm going to assume it's polar bear, because I might be crazy, but I remember a commercial, or, you know, some marketing, some advertising from Coca-Cola during the holidays, where a polar bear would be like on a beach with a bottle of Coca-Cola, which is super cool. And so I think it's amazing. And so this is right now what she's building is the well, I guess it's got to be the bottle, the Coca-Cola bottle for all of this. So she's sandwiching a white into the red in all of that. And we'll then do, I guess she's going to wrap it with black so we're going to see it. This is what we're here for, you know? And so, yeah, so she was really big into the soap dough, and I was just blown away watching her original footage. It was so super beautiful. I love seeing what she has done over this year, you know, because again, Apple Soap Challenge was like the first official Project Soapway Challenge. And she started with her soap dough and built the beautiful apple trees and everything. And then throughout this, when she was, you know, submitting for challenges and winning some challenges and all the jazz, she continued to up her game when it came to the video, all the video stuff. And I really love it, because it means that her husband is totally getting into this with her, and they're doing a joint effort with this and coming up with cool ideas for how to shoot it and what angle would be the best. And this is actually adorable. He's like, in the video, he's like, you could show me. And so he did an overlay of this to flip it around so we could see what it was that she was working with for her polar bear in the embed, like what her final creation, finished creation was with that, which I thought was super, super cute. And I loved that because, like I said, it's like they're working together with all of this. And that's so fun. It just tells me that, again, these are people that I would love, that I would totally be friends with, because they're just really into the relationship and each other and all the jazz. You know what I mean? And so, well done, Mr. Huron Waters, and well done to Kelsey for this pour. So we have the bottom layer that's going to be going in first, that she's going to essentially do all of her embeds in. And this layer is going to be for her sand portion of the beach. And she's doing an emulsion check. And there you go. She's ready to go. So she's going to pour this in after she puts in her essential oil scent blend. So let's see a Kubiba, as well as bergamot from Wellington. Okay. And what else do we have in this? Rosemary Spanish. Okay. Let's see what else. And orange essential oil 5-fold. So with this, she said it smells exactly like Coca-Cola, like soda. So I love that. And I love that she left it in for you guys. So I personally have all 4 of those essential oils in my shop, you know, right now. And so I could go and just mix them all together and see if that's accurate and I get Coca-Cola from it. But yeah, that's what she said, and I'm super into it. It's really gorgeous. But this particular pour, as I said, this part is going down. It'll be the sand part. And then she'll put all of her embeds into this and then continue to build as far as the, you know, the ocean and the sky and all the jazz. And you can see there, you just got a little bit of a glimpse of Mr. Huron Waters in the background. The camera's moving around. He's moving through the whole pour, you know. He's filming this, and he's just such a champion. I love it. It's like he is her biggest fan and doing all the things while she films and makes soapy magic. And he's there, capturing it all. I love this relationship so freaking hard. So it kind of looks like that's just the bear that's going in. Yes. Okay, so the bear is going in on one side. Bear slash it could be Spuds MacKenzie. You could go either way with it, like I said. And it's going to go all the way to one side, and then she's going to work on getting her other piece, which is the Coca-Cola bottle. And okay, so that's what she did. She sandwiched them all, so she built it from the bottom up effectively. So the red sandwiching the white makes sense based on where the white is in the cut. So it's the label. So she has it kind of roundy. It looks like a Coke bottle. It's actually incredibly impressive in the final cut. I have it up right now, and I'm just continuing to look over at it, knowing what is coming, and I'm so excited. And also, look at this. She's got her polar layer. She has everything well documented in all of this, everything labeled so she knows what's coming next, so she doesn't get confused, because with pours like this, super complicated, and you can very easily confuse yourself and end up accidentally making a 34% superfat soap. You know, when there's a lot of moving parts. I know you get it. Let's check out the rest of this. Yeah, so that Coca-Cola blend, super fun. I love that. I highly encourage everybody to go and check out their essential oil stock and do a little, you know, little testy test and see if you can mimic that as well, because I love that. I also love all of these angles, and at this point, because he did so many edits, and then I went ahead and did edits because I'm a sucker for different transitions and all the things, that I can't tell if that's mine or his. That one was mine. I can tell with the reflection edit, but he did his own little transitions and things too. And I thought that that was so super gorgeous. And I got to have so much fun with overall the master file that I've shown you. I mean, I just showed you there were 2 different screens on one. That's how the footage came through. And when there were 3 angles, there were 3 different screens on one. And so I just kind of utilized that and took that for me to play with, really. And so in this particular instance, the actual footage is this shot on the top, and there's another rectangular, frame underneath. And I just decided to zoom in on this guy and give you this action, because the action that was going on the side angle wasn't as interesting, And so as a result, it's a big, mess, really, because I'm not good at things, of one person did a film and an edit and had a vision for it, and then it was given to another person who did another edit and had a different vision for that, but was still trying to keep... It's wild, is the point. And I love it. It's chaotic and fun, and I love everything about that. So I do believe this is the final part, the final pour with all of this. She just had that beautiful blue that went in, and now she's going to do her sky color with all of it. And actually, now that I'm looking at this picture and the end result, she also has a cloud in the sky, or not a cloud. I bet that's an iceberg that she has in there. You guys will have to let me know in the cut what you think. I bet it's an iceberg, but I don't remember her pouring that part. So I am curious to see how she ended up getting that piece in, if it was an embed or if she did like a hanger and pushed some areas down to make it an ice cap. So you make sure to pay attention to that while I go and check out her website. And she has all kinds of stuff on her site right now. You should definitely check it out and see, all of the stuff. She has a surf category. She also has a shore category, I'm pretty sure, and splash. And it's very beautiful because for each of her categories, she photographs them appropriately. And so for her shore category, it looks like it's on, a piece of driftwood. All of her soaps are on a piece of driftwood, and her products and everything. She's got cute lotion bars and nice tins and all of her beautiful soaps. And then when you go off to the splash, you see photography like in sand, which is super awesome because Huron Waters, you get it. And for surf, we also get kind of a combination of the two. Gorgeous. So well thought out. So smart. It's really beautiful way of putting all of her actual... Okay, so it is an embed. All right. So we did see her make that before. Good. Cool. Love that. So that's how we're getting the iceberg. But yeah, so she's doing all of the, she's really tying in all of her business into every aspect of the branding, which is super smart. And she had told me at some point, either in a DM or in a comment of a video that she had won, that there's a reason behind her shore, splash, and surf. And I think like shore is natural and splash is, she's going to have to tell us again, because I'm not finding the information on her website as to what it all means. So I don't want to say wrong, but they all do mean different things, is the point. Like there's a reason for each of the different product lines. And I love that for all of us. Now she's going to put this to bed and we get to see the cut right away, right? Because that's what we do. We don't leave you hanging without cuts. We're not JJ. We're not Madhouse Mama around here. Just kidding. She gave me a cut eventually. Okay, and on to the cut, and we're having more fun with angles throughout all of this, so just be aware. And all the things, they're going to change a lot. Sometimes it's going to look like the Brady Bunch, you know? Totally reminded me of the Brady Bunch, actually. The first footage that I saw, I'm like, wow. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of different cameras to focus on. And so for actual eyes on the screen, it's beautiful. That's perfect. You could actually absolutely just do videos like that with just like a clinky piano thing overlay, you know, whatever, and no talking, and people would be absolutely hooked to the screen. So then you wouldn't even have to do the voiceover thing. That could be fun. But we have this soap. I don't know if she C-popped or gelled it. I have no idea. She did wrap it so we don't get any soda ash. So that's awesome. And then we're going to use her beautiful cutter, which I believe is a Buds cutter. You know, pretty sure that that's accurate. And see all of these adorable soaps inside. And you're going to have to let me know. Is this a polar bear or is this Spud McKenzie? Or did Coca-Cola do a dog that looks like Spud McKenzie, whatever that type of dog is, as some advertisement at some point? You know what I mean? I know you get it. I don't super get it. I'm on cold medicine right now. I'm kind of sick. I'm sorry if you hear it in my voice. Scout has been sick for 5 days since Sunday. So a lot of days. She's really going through it. And now I'm picking it up because I love that for me. But let's see what we have going on with this cut. It's so beautiful. Well done, cameraman. I love the photographer. And yeah, that says Bud on that. And look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I really like how there's almost an outline around the polar bear with this pour. And she did not outline the white soap dough thing that she made. She did not outline that with black, but you see how it looks like there's an outline around his head? That's super awesome. And a really happy accident. Am I an idiot? Did she put a mica line down before she put that blue down and I just didn't notice it? Because I was looking at her website. But yeah, you see, like there's a little halo around his head. So it adds some extra depth and dimension to the landscape. It's so beautiful. I love this. This is so gorgeous. Kelsey, you blow me away. I have never been more proud of, well, any of the Sudsers, just generally, but because I've been able to watch your footage from the very beginning of the challenge of the year through the entire year, because you've won multiples, I've been able to watch your progression and your creative mind at work. And it's just so awesome to see you continue to grow an already exceptional skill and talent into this, you know, and just playing with all these different camera angles and taking really real risks with soap dough and carving and all the things inside and doing all of this while really flying blind. It really takes a very artistic eye to figure all of this out. And you've obviously done it. Look how gorgeous this is. Obviously, Mr. Huron Waters has an amazing artistic eye too, because he did all of the recording for all of this and was stunning. I love all of his angles and what he chose to focus on as the important bit and how he chose to put the camera for all the things. Sorry if I ended up messing up your footage. Please don't be mad at me. I did my best to continue on with this vision that you guys had. But I love this. 10 out of 10. Scented of Coca-Cola. all essential oil blends. It's amazing. Well done, Kelsey. And there it is, Huron Waters, Kelsey's winning soap, and it is absolutely stunning. I love it. First up, what do you guys think about all the different camera angles? They're freaking amazing, right? It's so cool watching them get better at this craft and continue to evolve in their videography as well as in their actual soap pouring. It's all amazing. I love the husband and wife tag team approach to this. It's beautiful. I love how supportive Mr. Huron Waters is of Kelsey, and I love you, Kelsey. Thank you for existing. Thank you for sending me through such cool soaps and products as well. I've literally just been standing here overusing the lotion bar, really, at this point, because I just keep rubbing it in. It's delightful. And I really wish I hadn't have done that, because I just looked into this box that I have just now been opened. I'm sorry, I just now opened it. I know I got it in September, but you did send me extra goodies, so thank you. And I wish that I hadn't just been here with the lotion, because you also sent me an English Garden body butter. Looks pretty great too. I can't wait to try it, but I just used the lotion bar, so I can't do that. But thank you for sending that through. Thank you for all of the lip balms for the kiddos. I'll totally give them to them. And I have a couple other soaps that I want to show you guys, because they're absolutely gorgeous and just another testament to how amazing Kelsey is with all of her designs. But I did want to show you the packaging real quick. Now, interestingly, with this packaging, these are not stickers that are put onto like a paper, like a wrapping paper or something. These are actually printed onto the paper itself, which means she printed a full sheet with a design. Looks like this, and so it's about, I don't know, I would say maybe half of a sheet of an 8.5 by 11. So that's a lot of work. So the letter, it said that she sent me extras or whatever that she included in the packaging. And I ordered this back in September, and so I'm just now opening it. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person, but also I think this is really kind of perfect, because I just unwrapped these, and I've been talking about her first project, her first win, as well as her wood grain, and she sent them both to me, and that's awesome. And so I have them, and I get to have them as art. Maybe I should show you. So her first project, Soapway win, with the beautiful tree inside, and the apples, and the adorable caterpillar. Holding it all the way back here is actually really pretty, and actually that's better because that's where the lighting is focused. Do you see how beautiful this is? I can't. Oh my god. And this one is her purple heart. Well, it has purple heart layers in it. And this one is her win for the wood grain challenge. It's a 5-layer. It's mimicked for a cutting board. Looks like a cutting board, and there's like purple heart layers in it. And I forget what the other ones are. But it's gorgeous, and that's amazing. Thank you so much. You did not have to send me your winning soaps, especially considering the time that goes into and I know, because I watched your footage. It's a lot. Kelsey, thank you for being a part of the Sudser community. Thank you for the lovely note that you left in the package as well. I love having you as a friend and as part of the Sudsers, and this is cool to see. This was the first challenge that we officially did, that we published on the channel, which means that I've seen you for a year continue to grow and do all the things, and I love that. But also actually having them in my hands right now, ooh, this is weird. I'm gonna go. Everybody, go give Huron Waters all of the love. She deserves it. She super does. You know she does. You love her. She's in the Discord. She's an awesome human. Thank you for existing, Mr. Huron Waters. Thank you for existing and for all the stuff you do for Kelsey. I would say go order, but probably order. Just put in your order notes that she can wait until after Christmas to ship out. Okay, everybody, do that, please. That would be really awesome if you're going to order. Sudsers, thank you for existing and for supporting and for being part of this big circle of humans that came together and makes me happy and whole and gives me a big hug. So thank you. I'm going to go. I actually am kind of overwhelmed, and I want to find a place to put these back there. So it's all the things. I will see you guys all again tomorrow for the last winner of Project Soapway Holiday Soaps and another round of 31 Days of Soapmas. Soapy fun. Bye.